This is video number 25 and we will continue with our lesson. The title of my lesson is The Dinner by Moonlight. Okay. The boys clapped. They had to admire their host's loyalty to his hat, and they had to admit it seemed to suit him, adding distinction to his scar and one eye. So when the caretaker said that I don't remove my hat because my hat won't like it and I never like to take off my hat, and the boys, they all clapped. Why they clapped? Because they admired his loyalty, the caretaker's loyalty to his hat, and they also admitted that his hat was adding importance to his scar and one eye. As you know, I have told you the caretaker had a scar on his face and he had one eye. Okay, so the hat was also adding importance to his personality and he was looking unique. Tell us your name, asked Poppet. Kali Topi is my name. I need no further claim to fame. So again, when this Poppet, he asked, what is your name? He asked the name of the caretaker. What the caretaker replied? That my name is Kali Topi. Okay, so this caretaker liked to be called as Kali Topi and this name was very unique. So he said that I need no further claim to fame. Now, what is the meaning of this? That I need no further claim to fame? It means a reason for being regarded as unusual or noteworthy. Okay, the meaning of claim to fame is a reason for being regarded as unusual or noteworthy. So he said that my name is only unique, my name is noteworthy, my name is unusual. What is my name? My name is Kali Topi and this name is only making me famous. Okay. We will call you Topi for short, said Rusty, but tell us how long you have been wearing it. Only 30 years, about half of my life. It has lasted well, observed Pitamber. Made in London, it was worn by an Angrezi magistrate when I was a young forest guard. He was killed by a tiger. The tiger ate him but left the hat. So now see what is telling this Rusty asked the Kali Topi that okay, that we will not call you Kali Topi, we will call you Topi for short, and now tell us that how long, it has been how long that you have been wearing it. The caretaker, that is Kali Topi, he replied that I have been wearing this hat from last 30 years and he said about half of my life. The Pitamber, what he said, my God, from last 30 years. So I must say that your hat lasted well. Now he started explaining, the caretaker started explaining the story behind the hat. He said that this was made in London and this hat was first worn by an Angrezi magistrate. What is the meaning of magistrate? The judge in a court. Magistrate means judge in a court. So this hat belongs to him and I used to work for the magistrate. I used to work there as a young forest guard and that Angrezi magistrate was killed by a tiger. The tiger ate the magistrate but he left the hat. So he explained the story behind the hat. Were you there when it happened? Yes, it happened very quickly. The magistrate, his assistant, and 2 forest guards, I was one of them, were on foot on the trail down to Hunnell when this tiger came out of the bushes very fast, very silent, and pounced upon the Sahib and carried him off. So the boys, now these three friends, they were very eager. Who were the three friends? Rusty, Pitamber and Poppet. They were eager to listen to the story of the caretaker, and they were taking interest in his story. And they asked that if this hat belongs to the magistrate, and you are telling that magistrate was killed by the tiger and the tiger ate him, then you please explain us what happened that day. Were you present that day when this incident took place? The caretaker replied, yes, I was present that day. The magistrate, his assistant and two forest guard, I was one of them, and we were on foot on trail down to Hanal, and suddenly what happened? The tiger came out of the bushes very fast, very silently, and he jumped upon my Sahib, that is magistrate, and then carried him off. And what about you? The three friends asked that, okay, so what about you? How you were saved? Oh, I was up a tree in no time, but not more before the tiger had clawed out one of my eyes. That was when I was trying to rescue the Sahib. None of us had guns, you see. You don't chase an angry tiger with a walking stick. So we waited until we thought it was safe, and then we went for help. Found the magistrate Sahib next day. Not much was left of him. So the three friends asked that, what about you? What you were doing when the tiger attacked the magistrate? The Kali Topi replied that what he was doing, he climbed a tree and he was up on a tree. And what happened? What the tiger did? He lost his one eye. How this caretaker lost his one eye? The tiger had clawed out one of my eyes. And how did this happen? This caretaker was trying to rescue his boss. The caretaker was trying to rescue the Sahib, and in that incident what happened? The tiger attacked Kali Topi also, and he had clawed out one of his eyes. Then the caretaker said that what happened that day, it was our mistake, and we were carrying no guns and we had only a walking stick, and you know that we cannot chase an angry tiger with a walking stick. So what happened that only the magistrate was attacked by the tiger, and all the other people, they climbed a tree and they were safe there, and then they waited till it was safe, and then they got down off the tree. Okay, and when they got down, what they found? They found the magistrate Sahib next day, and the tiger had almost eaten Sahib, and magistrate was dead. It was a man-eater, all right, and the first in these parts. And there were cubs, and they too grew up to man-eaters. And the hat? Asked Rusty. Was the magistrate still wearing it? So what happened? The caretaker, the Kali Topi, said that tiger was a man-eater. Then the Rusty asked that, okay, if the magistrate was killed, then the magistrate was still wearing that hat. No, it was lying near the bushes where he had been attacked. Look, there is still a big scratch on it, made by one of the tiger's claws. So the caretaker replied that no, when the magistrate was attacked, that time he was wearing the hat, and we found the hat near the bushes where he had been attacked. And then the caretaker told that you come near and see, on my hat there is a big scratch, and this scratch is made by one of the tiger's claws. The boys came closer to look at the hat. Its wearer had no intention of removing it, so they had to stand around him to examine it. There was a big dent on one side, and as you know that the caretaker never used to take off his hat, so what the boys had to do, they had to come closer to the hat to see that scratch, because the caretaker had no plan of removing it. So they came very close to the caretaker and they started examining the hat, and they found that yes, there was a big dent on one side. Dent means mark. Okay, mark that can be made on a surface of something with a sharp object. It could have been made by any sharp object. It sounded like a very tall story, but the boys decided to believe it. You could believe anything about Black Hat. So whatever story the caretaker was narrating, it was really very difficult for the boys to believe it. So it is written, see, that it was a tall story. The meaning of tall story is very difficult to believe. But then also somehow these boys believed whatever the caretaker, that is the Kali Topi, was telling to them. You can see how, see, the caretaker, that is Kali Topi, is sitting. Okay, and these two boys, they are coming close to him. And why they have come close to him? They wanted to see his hat. They wanted to examine his hat. These two boys were so eager, okay, to discover that how the hat looks now, where is the dent, okay. And they knew that it was very difficult to believe, but still they were going on listening to his stories. The dinner was a success. While they ate, various hungry animals gathered around them in the dark, but kept to the shadows. The beasts were afraid of the fire, afraid of the humans, afraid of Black Hat. So while all these three friends and the caretaker, they were sitting in the forest and they were having their dinner, what happened? There were many animals that gathered around them, but the animals were afraid. They were afraid of the fire, they were afraid of the humans, and they were afraid of Black Hat only. So what happened? They gathered around them in the dark but kept to the shadows. Every now and then Black Hat would throw a chapati or a bone into the dark, and the dogs would fight over it. The jackals waited their turn. The hyena was favored with a meaty bone of mutton. It appeared to have a special relationship with Black Hat. It waited patiently, laughing now and then, confident that some tidbit would come its way. So when these all boys and the caretaker, they were having their dinner, the caretaker, that is the Black Hat, Kali Topi, what he was doing, he was throwing chapati or a bone into the dark. And why he was throwing these chapati and bone? He was throwing these chapati and bone for the animals who gathered around them. Okay, so when he threw chapati and bones into the dark, what happened? The dogs would fight over it. Then the jackals waited their turn, and the hyena was favored with a meaty bone of mutton. So for hyena, he had thrown a meaty bone of mutton. Okay, now this it appeared to have a special relationship with Black Hat. Hyena waited patiently, laughing now and then, confident that there will be some tidbit, that is left over small piece of food, okay, that will be given to it. The jackals would come for the leftover once the feast was over. So at last who would come? Which animal would come? It was jackals. They would come for the leftover once the feast was over. If there were any cats around, they stayed out of sight. The caretaker kept the boys awake with tales of treasure, witchcraft. Witchcraft is black magic, you can say, and strange happenings on Witch Mountain. So that day, that night, caretaker entertained all these three friends, and he kept on telling the stories of treasures, witchcraft, black magic, strange happenings, and all these happenings which happened on the Witch Mountain. There is a magic stone hidden up there, he said, a rare jade, an emerald, brought from Tibetan China by an early travel. Find it and you will be made for life. Rusty and his friends hadn't come on a treasure hunt, but if there was treasure to be found, why not look for it? So at last this caretaker told that there is a black magic stone, there is a magic stone hidden up there, and it is a rare jade. What is the meaning of jade? The meaning of jade is a bluish green precious stone. So the caretaker said that there is a magic stone hidden here. Okay, and this stone was brought from Tibetan China by an early traveler, and find it, you will be made for life. So this caretaker told to these friends that you try to find it, and if you find it, your life is going to be awesome, because that stone is very precious and it is very costly. But Rusty and his friend hadn't come on a treasure hunt, but if there was treasure to be found, why not look for it? So this was the story that we have read. In my next video, we will be dealing with question and answer. Thank you everyone.